Good evening, Random Vengeance here, about to make a video that will hopefully help you guys with the exponential duplication of disaster relief. I realized that my original video that I made on exponential duplication was a little bit longer and it actually was more broad than was necessary. So I'm going to make a video that's specifically for disaster relief, hopefully give you guys some visuals, be able to understand that a little bit better so you can so if the solo methods of duplication aren't working for you, you can at least use the co-op version. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you that I've got 10 disaster relief here. Essentially what you do is you have to be in multiplayer, of course. You have to have another co-op partner who will pick up your disaster relief. I'm going to drop the 10 disaster relief I have right now, so go ahead and pick that up. And at this point in time, I hold down the PS button and I quit out. You won't be able to see that part, but that's what I'm doing. You hold down PS button and close application. Dying Light, of course. And then when you come back into Dying Light, you will already have the 10 disaster relief back, but your friend will have kept the original one that you dropped. So I'll drop it again and go ahead and pick that up. And you do the exact same thing again. You hold down the PS button, quit out of application, and come back in. And you just keep on doing this back and forth for a while. And then after going back into the game a bunch of times and backing out by closing application, you've duplicated the disaster relief a whole bunch. And when you come back in, essentially you can switch off then with your friend. Like I've still got the 10 in here. Go ahead and drop the disaster relief for me. And essentially, they'll have, since we've done this for a while, he's now got 99, and then I think he's still got like one left, but now I've got one stack of 99, another stack of 10, so I've got, let's see here, 110 basically, because he's still got one left. But either way, oh, yep, there we go, see? And then the one left here. So now technically, I've got 110 now, and now if I take them myself again, or technically you could also switch off with them, depending on how you want to run it. You have to make sure then that I quit out now, or drop out, one of the two, so it saves my inventory. It's very important that you do that, otherwise all the disaster relief that I have right now will go away. The whole reason why I would hold down the PS button and choose close application was so that the game would not save my inventory, or the fact that my inventory, that I had dropped the disaster relief out of my inventory. So yes, essentially, I'll recap here really quickly. Essentially, all you do is you make sure that your inventory is saved first with the disaster relief. You drop it for a friend, back out of the application, close application to make sure that the fact that you've dropped it doesn't get saved. Do that a bunch of times. Then when your friend has all that disaster relief, they can quit out or they can drop it for you and you can quit out so that whomever has the disaster relief, their inventory gets saved, and then you've got 100 and some odd of them, and then you just repeat the process. You come back in, whoever has all the disaster relief in their inventory, close application once the other person has picked it all up, then they come back in and drop all the disaster relief again. So hopefully that will help you guys be able to duplicate disaster relief more. Heck, maybe you could have a bunch of people go out and search for disaster relief, all come together, give all their disaster relief to one person. That person then hits the options button, quits out, comes back in and joins, drops all the disaster relief, then holds down closes application from the PS button, comes back in, drops all the disaster relief again, and that'll just make it so it'll duplicate a lot. And like I said, it's not all that difficult. It doesn't take all that much time. If you want a more in-depth explanation of how this works, I do have that other video that discusses that. I'll probably put an annotation in here to let you know how you do that. But either way, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this will help me to be able to be a little bit more productive for you guys as well. But either way, if it wasn't evening when you watched this, it's always evening where I am.